should have went for... Hi, you guys. Hi, Juanita. Hey, girl. So I'm going to do some chonguitos in my hair. Okay, so let's see. I think I might do them just how I did them last time on my side. Or si no, I just realized I don't have gel. I bought hairspray. Sorry, I'm trying to find my Pinterest. My daughter's been using my phone, so she like logs in into all her stuff. And then when I want to use my stuff, all her stuff is in it. Okay. What are you guys doing? So I need these little hair ties. Oh, yeah. Bro, how about it's been so cold, it's out of control, man. I need this. I guess I have this little bit. You know what? Let me go bring that other bottle of hairspray real quick. By the way, you guys know the medicine, the pills that I take for my hair? I literally just finished my third box of medicine, because it comes with a 1 month worth of supply. And I just, the night before yesterday, I took the last of the pills. So I went and I got another one today, and they were on sale for $45, I think. I mean, which is still expensive, but it beats the $55. I mean, you're getting a better deal, no lie. But my hair has grown so much. Even like all my regrowth is insane. A lot. Like, look how long my hair's gotten. That, to me, is so crazy. And then I got these on sale. And then I got these two eyeliners because I'm determined to finding some cheap-ass eyeliner that isn't going to cost me as much as freaking My Anastasia one that dries out so much. So the little thin one that I got from TikTok, I like. But I want to see if I could find, I like the pen, but I want an actual brush. So I got these two. I don't even know what this, I've never even heard of this brand, but this one is Revlon. And it says that it's like a micro tip. It's like super tiny. So I want to see if this is going to be the one. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Dre Macias. Hi, Patsy. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Samantha Martinez. Hi, Bernadette Vigil. Hi, Sylvia Hernandez. I want to see. This one's supposed to be super tiny. And this one is Blackout Noir. I think this one's, no, I didn't get the other one. I had two other ones I was going to grab, but they looked pretty thick. And one of them was like a charcoal color. So let's see. Oh, you know what I was trying, I need to look at? I need to look at my Ulta receipt. Because I don't know why I think they didn't give me my freaking points for my last order. Because I got, so I got a total, what the hell? I got 500. $568 points. I have a total of 6,216 bucks. So that's the value is $381. I have $381 to spend at Ulta. You guys remember when I saved all my points for an entire year and I had over 400 bucks? And I didn't know that when the new year starts, that you basically, your points start to expire. And I lost all 400 points. $400. I was so upset. Oh shit, I did get all this discounted. I don't think they, oh, it's right there. I got the YSL cologne. I got $20 off, but I don't even know why. I mean, I'm not complaining, girl, because the YSL cologne is 180 bucks, bro. Like, that shit's expensive. Anyways, I thought they didn't give me my points. I like your hair. It's so beautiful. Thank you. I need to do the rest of my hair, but I'm kind of nervous. So these are the pills that I take that everyone's always asking me. This is going to be my 4th box, which let me write that out on here with something. If I have a pen. Because I don't have one. Anyways, it's my 4th month. I thought I had a pen in here. I guess my kids took it. My 4th month taking them, and my hair has grown so much. Like, I'm gonna keep taking them. This is what they look like. They're big old horse pills though, but you have to take 2 a day, 1 in the morning and 1 at night, so you get a whole month worth. But I promise you guys, your nails and your hair are gonna grow like no other. Like, that's why I had to keep, I was going to get a refill on my nails every 2 weeks because of my hair growing so fast. And now I'm finally on my 4th box. Ooh, look at this. I think this is gonna be the winner. Look at how tiny the brush is. Oh my god, I gotta try this. Except that on my contacts, so wait a second. Oh my god, I really truly hope that it doesn't dry like that. Let me get a hair clip. Bro, that is so cool. I'm so happy because normally I'm glad that I noticed that it said that the brush was super tiny. None of them ever say that. Normally they're just like all thick. And the one that I used to use was the NYX one. Do you guys remember the NYX one? I think the Revlon that I just got also was only less than $5. I'm not even lying. So let's try this little brush. I have this other one too, but we're gonna try this one. Dude, look at how tiny the brush is. Okay, let me try it. Sorry, let me turn you this way para que vean. I can't see though because I'm blind. That's so cool, isn't it? It's so tiny and it's Revlon, you guys. So hopefully, my thing is that I hate when the eyeliner dries shiny. I like for it to look like charcoal matte. So let's see, because I don't know. Hold on, because my eyes. Bro, this thing is awesome. Like, I'm not even playing, like, I hope it doesn't dry matte, like shiny, and I think it is. Why? Why can't it be matte? Like, you guys know what I mean, right? Like, have you ever used an eyeliner that it doesn't look shiny, like it looks like matte, like a flat color? That's what I like. But this one I think is gonna dry shiny. See how it kind of looks a little shiny? But the fact that the brush is so freaking thin. And this one I got because look at how fine the brush looks on this one too. So I'm thinking this one might do the same. I've never even heard of this brand. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. But this one is super dope. But it is gonna dry shiny, see? I hate that. But look at how thin I could get the line in the front if I want it to be. Like, look at how thin it is in the front. Do you see that? Because of this being so tiny. That is so cool. I mean, I might even just go with the freaking shiny one. Does it look weird? It makes it easier to fix if you mess up. I like it. I like the brush. But I'm kind of sad that it dries matte. I mean, not matte. That's why. Okay, so let's try the other one. This one's the Revlon, the micro pan, but it dries shiny. Now let's try this one. This one is a fine black Noir. Those other two that I was gonna get, one of them was actually charcoal black, which makes it look matte. But I know another little trick that you can do when it dries like this shiny, you can always go over it with black. Hi Julie. You could always go over it with a black eyeshadow and make it matte. Cause see how it looks shiny? I don't like that. I'll show you guys. So this is Radiance, Black Radiance. This is kind of reminds me of the NYX one. So let's cross our fingers. Ooh, this one's nice too. Oh shit, this one's super fine. Look. Okay, let's try this one now. Del otro lado. You guys, I seen on TikTok, I seen that, what's her name, Stella? She did like a video to do like her baby announcement, and it was the funniest, because you know how her baby daddy, he's like a big old Ken doll Barbie white boy with blonde hair, and their video was so cringy, it's not even funny. She was wearing a bathing suit, and he was wearing like, I guess he was wearing swimming trunks, but like the choni ones. It was just weird. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen a baby announcement like that. But the funniest thing is that in the comments, somebody went and put, it's giving the Blue Lagoon vibes. Have you guys ever seen the Blue Lagoon movie? It's about those two kids that get lost on, there's like an explosion or something in the ship. So these two siblings, this brother and this sister, they get trapped in this island for years, right? And they're like little kids, like little kids. So then they have no choice but to survive and, you know, create a life out there in the ocean, because they're in the middle of nowhere and there's no way of getting help. They end up surviving or whatever. But then the kids get older, and not realizing that they're siblings, they get attracted to each other. And then they end up having a baby and everything. It's fucking insane. Anyways, they reminded me so much of the Blue Lagoon, because it literally, like, whoever called it, dude, that shit was funny. I like both of them, but I guess I like the other one more. This one I feel is a little... like, look at when you pull out the brush. See, I don't like that. So you kind of have to wipe off all that extra stuff. But it does dry matte. Ooh, maybe I'll learn to love it. It does dry matte, and it is more easy to work with. Look at that. It dries matte. Oh shit. I think I actually am gonna try it out and see what I think. I'll let you guys know. But I believe both of these were less than 20 bucks. I know that for a fact. So now I can actually show you guys the difference on the eyeliner. Is how I said that I don't like when my eyeliner dries shiny. I prefer for it to dry like matte, and this is what I mean. So see how this one looks like matte and there's no shine to it? It looks like legit matte. This one's shiny. Do you see how it shines? Kind of, it gives it like a wet look. I don't know, which one do you guys like more? The matte? Look at my scars. Zeke freaking scratched my face so bad. Or do you like the shiny side? So I'm going to keep trying them. But honestly, I'm not going to lie. I think I could learn to love this one. I want to... Let me look it up. Because I want to say I paid like $12 or $13 for it. And this is the Black Radiance. So let's see how much it is. I got it at Walgreens. Because I'm like, dude, I like to use the... I like the one from Anastasia, but it's so expensive. And I'm not going to lie. It seems like it dries out super fast. So, yeah, that's not... This is Fine Line Liquid Eyeliner. Let's see how much it is. Oh, shit. You guys aren't even going to guess how much this one is. I got it for $3.99. What the fuck? $3.99, you guys, for this one. $3.99. You like the matte more, right? It just looks better. I don't know. I feel like it looks better. And the brush, it comes like what I do like about it is that it does come out with a lot of product. So then you could actually remove some or use it all on the brush. So you could work with it. And because sometimes they dry fast. But for $3.99, girl, that is not bad. I'm gonna make it a little thicker. $3.99. I knew for a fact that I paid less than 20 bucks, but because two of the other ones that I grabbed, I know one of them was $12.99, but I don't know if it's the Revlon one. Maybe I put back those ones. But I didn't put them back because of the price. I put them back because the brushes kind of looked a little thick. Look at that. It is so easy to work with. You guys seen that I had been struggling doing my liner. But I think it also had to do a lot with the fact that it was running out. So I'm going to look up this one. Yeah, the matte one's so much prettier, huh? Hi, Paula. Let's look up this one. So $3.99 for that one. And this is the Revlon. Micro. Liquid eyeliner. Okay, there it is. This one's a little more expensive. This one is $7.97 at Walmart. Oh shit, I paid $9.99 at Walgreens and I can't even return it. $9.99, you guys. The only thing that sucks about the ones that dry matte is that they kind of feel like charcoal. And this one's like, look, it's peeling. Because it was like getting stuck to my eyelid in the middle. So it like peeled off. So I'll give you guys my honest opinion on these once I try them. Clearly, I feel like this one I like more. But do you see how it dries like very, look, hard? That's the problem I used to have with the Anastasia one too. And it'll start to crack. I love it. You like it? I like both. I mean, I'm not too happy with this one. To be honest, it's alright. But I just never... It comes right off too. I'm trying to take the inner corner out so I can fix it. I just don't like the shiny color. I don't like how it looks shiny. Oh my god, you guys, look. I know this is not funny, but let me tell you something. So I just, I seen in the news, the newspaper. We'll see what happens in the meantime. But if you guys like them, this is the black Radiance for $3.99. And this one is going to be the matte side. Now, if you like the shiny one and you're okay with the shiny one, this one has an amazing brush on it. Like, it is beyond tiny. This one is the Revlon micro eyeliner, if you guys like it. But tell me why freaking, let's put on these lashes. Let's see how it looks with the lashes. Tell me why freaking this bank in Santa Fe, which you guys know my hometown is Santa Fe. That's where my main, like, majority of my family is. I wasn't born there. I was just raised there majority of my life. But, oh shit, it's all in my purse. Let me see if I have an old, or I'll just open another bottle of glue. I seen that this bank got robbed, right? This guy went inside, okay, which is so insane, okay? So when I was a bank teller, if you guys didn't know, I was a bank teller for more than 6 years. And one of the main rules when you go inside a bank, which I don't know if you've ever noticed this or seen it, you're not allowed to wear a hat and sunglasses at the same time. If you go inside a bank with a hat, they always ask you to remove it. Some banks aren't very strict on it, but you are supposed to remove hats and sunglasses, right? Well, I seen, especially if you're wearing both, they'll make a big deal out of it because, you know, you can get robbed. So tell me why this bank in Santa Fe got robbed. This man walked in there with a face mask. He was wearing a hoodie, a hat, a face mask, gloves, covered completely from head to toe, right? He goes up to the teller and tells her, give me your hundreds, 50s, and 20s. And then he's like, if you don't give me the money, I have a gun. And the girl, obviously, you know, you never hesitate. You don't ever take it as a joke. You don't ever think in your head, like, I don't think they're going to do anything. No, you just give them the money, because at the end of the day, you guys, don't put your life at risk for any fucking job, because that's not your stuff. You don't get paid enough money to put your life at risk for something like that. So the girl gave him all the money, and then whenever the guy was walking out, tell me why the security guard was right there. He like basically opened the door for him to walk out. Like, it didn't cross your mind when he walked in to tell him to remove his sunglasses or the, like, something, the hat or the sunglasses. I guess, you know, I could understand a face mask, because nowadays everybody's very, I don't know, like very, some fucking llorones. Everybody cries about everything. So I'm sure if you try to tell somebody to take their mask off, they'll probably get so offended and get mad at you, you know? So I could understand not telling them to remove the mask. But the hat and the sunglasses, the funniest thing ever, you guys, was the fact that the pictures that the cops used from the camera frame to try to catch the robber, the guy's walking out and literally the security guard is just standing right there. Like, so, be fucking for real, man. There is no, that shit gotta be a joke, bro. Like, there's no way, there's just no, I don't know what to fucking say. That shit is a fucking joke, dude. Like, you guys literally let that man go in there and walk the fuck out while the security guard was standing right there? That is crazy to me. Hold on, let me go to my live so I could see if I could see the comments. Hi, Maria. Hi, girlie. Yeah, that is like the most strangest thing to me. Like, make that make sense. I'm like, what if that would make, if I was a police officer, I deadass would think that the security guard had something to do with it. Because how the fuck did it not cross your mind that this man went in there to rob the fucking bank? He was legit covered. I have to show you guys, dude. This shit is fucking the most funniest thing ever. I truly can't even believe that they got away with it. Let me show you this shit. Like, that shit's a fucking joke. Like, look at this, okay? The man walks in. The man walks in looking like that. You're not gonna think he's gonna rob you? Like, that didn't make you, like, that didn't make you be like, excuse me, sir, if you're gonna come inside of the bank, you need to remove your hat and your glasses. You're more than welcome to leave your mask, but you need to remove your hat and your glasses. If you've never noticed, when you go inside a bank, they have a fucking sign that says to remove your glasses and your hat when you're entering a bank. Literally, it says that. And then when he's leaving, this is not a joke, you guys. I promise you. This is actually on the Santa Fe Police Department. When he's walking out, look at the security guard. What the hell? I seriously thought that shit had to be a joke. Is that my freaking SIM card in there? Hold on, you guys. I have a feeling my daughter... This fucking girl I knew it, because I'm like, how the fuck? Okay, now tell me that's not hilarious. Please, like, tell me that's not the funniest shit ever. Like, does anybody know who this person is? Like, and the fucking security guard is there for what again? Like, what are you paying him for? Like, that shit's insane. I also seen the video, you guys, if you guys didn't know, there was a shooting that happened up here in Albuquerque for Halloween at the Halloween store. The security guard took it upon himself to, like, act like he was an actual cop when he fucking wasn't. He had a GUN, which, by the way, they're not even supposed to have, but he had one on him. The guy that was in there was stealing. And I guess when he was trying to walk out, he was wrestling with the girl. So then the security comes running out of nowhere and tackles the guy. And then they go outside and they're fighting. Ah, that shit is so hilarious, bro. So then the guy, they end up fighting or whatever over the stolen items. And then the security guard actually shot the fucking guy and he killed him. Sorry, I'm looking for the lash. Now I don't know where the lash is. That's not it. Uh-oh. Oh, it's right here. So the guy shoots him, and I seen on the true crime stories that I watch, they were playing, the guy had like a camera thing on him. And as soon as he took the guy out and shot him, because he was wrestling with him for a while, he calls his mom right away and he's like, Mom, I just killed somebody. Like, freaking out. Like, bro, you should have just let that fucker go. Like, for one, you're gonna get in trouble because you weren't even supposed to have a GUN on that job. I believe that it wasn't registered or something like that too. So he got in trouble. He ended up doing time for that, you guys. He's doing time for it. But it's like, why would you, like, this is what I think is one of the biggest problems nowadays, is that everybody is on this whole power trip. No matter where you go, it's like when you go to a school and the principal and everybody wants to act like, you know, dude, no, like, everybody's on a power trip. Like today when I went to go return something at Walmart, the lady was trying to be like kind of rude with me, and she kept telling me, if you returned it before Christmas, it's been more than 30 days. I can't accept it. And I said, no, I bought it after Christmas. So I know for a fact it hasn't been 30 days. And she was being a big old, you know, bitch. Dude, it's cracking again. Look. See the inner corner? So I don't like that it's cracking. No. Anyways, she was being all rude, like on a big old fucking power trip. And I kept telling her, said, you do know that you have to return it regardless, because I had already tried to return it at the Walmart by my house, but for whatever reason, that item, the toy, wasn't there. So I bought Zeke like this big ass stroller toy. Except Zeke's legs were too fat, so there's no point of keeping it because he was gonna outgrow it even like super fast. So as soon as I seen like it was too tight for him, I was like, that shit's not even gonna last him till the summer, so I might as well exchange it for something bigger. So we undid the whole car, and then I went to go return it, and the lady at the Walmart by my house, they're like, it doesn't pull up in our system, she said. It's not here. You didn't buy it here. And I said, I know. I did buy it here. Not at this location, but I did buy it at Walmart. And then she kept telling me, like, are you sure you didn't get it at Target? Are you sure you didn't do it online? No, like, I hate when people do that. If the first thing I told you was that I know that I bought it here, and that's why I'm returning it here, why the fuck are you going to insist on, oh, did you order it online? Maybe you got it from another store like Target. I'm like, no, what the fuck? Anyways, the toy wouldn't pull up in their system, so they couldn't do it. And I don't ever save my receipts, you guys, because like normally you're able to return an item at Walmart without a receipt as long as you have the card that you use to pay for it, right? So I was kind of annoyed that I didn't have the receipt because I always throw my receipts away. I've never had to have a receipt to return anything because it's always on my card. And then the girl's like, well, we're not going to be able to do it. I suggest you go to the Walmart you originally bought it from because sometimes we have some of the items they have over there, we don't have it here. And I'm literally telling this lady, like, you do realize that when I first saw the little car, I saw it at this location, but when I decided to buy it, I saw it during Christmas and I didn't get it. And then I decided to buy it after Christmas. And when I went to get it, it was sold out. But then I found it at the other Walmart. I mean, I've never heard about you have to return your items from the exact Walmart you got it from. Because what happens when we go camping or we go fishing, we go out of town and I'm at a Walmart in a whole other state, you're going to tell me to go return it all the way to that Walmart? Like, no, that's some bullshit, right? So, like, whatever, you know, like, I'm not even going to argue with you. I'll just go to the other Walmart. But it's kind of annoying because, like, I don't live close to both of these Walmarts in the first place. So anyways, I end up telling the lady that it was fine. And I leave. What the heck is all this stuff? I end up going and the girl at this Walmart was giving me a hard time too. And she's like, if it's been more than 30 days, you can't get it. And I just think it's so crazy that they act like that. Like, I feel sometimes like some people take their job a little too serious where they act like you returning something or getting your money back for something is like you're taking from them. Like it's gonna hurt them in the long run. I feel like that's how people act. Because when I used to work at Kmart and I was the cashier supervisor, I was the one that would approve all of their returns. I had to approve all the returns and I didn't give a shit. I would literally, I don't care how old it was, I would approve everybody's freaking returns. Why? Because like it isn't that serious and it's not my money, but everybody's like they want to be on that power trip. Cuz don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure there was times that I wanted to be petty and be like, girl, I ain't returning shit cuz you're being a bitch. But I can't do that, right? But I could guarantee that a lot of them do that on purpose. Okay, so I'm only going to do... Let me move. I got to get all these little hairs to go to this side. Which is so hard because this is where I was literally... I lost so much hair when I was going through my postpartum. It's freaking conditioner. I knew it. Okay, let me spray. Para que se me queden al lado. And then it doesn't help that this freaking comb is broken. So you guys remember how I did Titi's chonguitos on the side? I'm basically going to do them just like that as well. But I'm going to do them how I did mine last time. Honestly, I don't remember. I got to go look. You have to do live over. Someone's stealing. Yes, like it's not even worth it. And they tell you that a lot. Like when I worked at the bank, that was like the #1 thing that they would train us on. Like if a robber comes in here and they demand for money, you just give it to them. Because at the end of the day, if the only way you're going to get in trouble is if for whatever reason they think that you had some, like you work with those people, like Like, you helped them rob the bank. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you plotted with them the whole thing, then yeah, then they can get you for that. Okay, let me think how I did these ones. I need another comb. This one was the best comb I could use, and somehow it got broken, and my daughter, she takes all my other combs. So now I only have this one, and this one is missing like the main piece. So it's hard to try to work with it. Okay, let me go and look at my picture of how I did it last time. And then, of course, my daughter has to be logged in. I'm like, Titi, this isn't your phone. You realize that, right? And she's like, yeah, why? I said, because I let you use my phone because we haven't gotten yours, right? That doesn't mean to go and sync. Like, all her contacts are in my phone. She synced all her shit in this phone. And it's like, girl, what are you doing? And now that I need to use it, she's all in here. And then besides that, you guys, let me tell you what I've been dealing with. So for Christmas, we did a Christmas party for Michael's car club. And we took a bunch of like group pictures, right? And one of the wives from one of the members, she wanted me to send her some of the pictures that I had took. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So I gave her my phone so she could send them to herself, right? Dude, tell me why ever since that day, at first, the first thing I noticed was whenever I would go and pay something with my wallet, her information would be there. It was so weird. Like, all her information was there. I had one of her gift cards in my wallet. You know how whenever you're signed into your phone and your wallet, and whenever you're going to pay for something, it will literally say on there, it fills out all your information. It has your address, your first, last name, your phone number, and then you pick if you want to use your Apple Cash or if you want to use any credit cards or debit cards, whatever you have in there. Well, I have all her information. So now it's been since December, January, February. It's been since then till right now that I'm still dealing with this. So Michael told told them in their little group chat if they could have her call me because I was having that problem. And sure enough, you guys, like, she called me, and it says on my phone, because I guess I don't have her name saved in my contacts, and it said suggestion, and then it says Andrea. I'm not gonna say the last name, but Andrea something, because I don't have the name saved. And I was telling her what it was happening, and she's like, no, she's like, that's not even my last name. And I'm like, well, what's your last name? And she's like, tells me what it is, but the first name is correct. And I'm like, dude, even when you text me or you call me, it literally says the suggestion is that. And she's like, but I thought I put my name in your phone with my contact number and all that. And I'm like, I know, but that's not even in there no more. And the weird thing about it, you guys, this is where it gets weird. On my wallet, when I'm gonna, like, if I'm trying to get a Albertsons order, like if I'm ordering groceries to get delivered to my house, it puts her name, her last name. Well, not, I guess it's not her last name, but it puts her name. And then on the phone number, it has somebody else's number. You guys, I've already did everything I could possibly think of. I deleted the entire account off of my wallet, and then I re-entered everything, and it still does that. Luckily I removed the gift card or debit card. I don't even know what it was, but it was a card on there. I took it off because it's theirs. But then I was thinking, like, what if this person's stuff got, what is that, like, sunk in, whatever it is, into my phone, and my information is in that other person's phone, and they have all my cards that I have on my phone in my wallet, plus my Apple Cash that I have because my mom always, whenever she sends me like Christmas money or birthday money, she sends it like that. and I save it all in there for a rainy day. And I'm like, dude, what if they have access to that shit? Like, what am I gonna do? Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna do it. If anybody knows how to fix that, let me know, you guys, because, oh, dude, I'm like beyond stressed out about that. At first, I didn't really care. I was like, whatever, I'll deal with it, you know? Like, every time that I'm going to do something, I just remove that person's name, number, and all that, and I make sure that it has mine. But recently, it won't even allow me to place an order with Albertsons. Like, I can't order shit with Albertsons, or if I try to pay for something like Amazon, or I just ordered some stuff from, some outfits from Fashion Nova, and it wouldn't let me pay through my wallet. I had to, you know, do it the other way. I don't know what happened. Like, I truly don't know. Oh, Michelle, thank you, girl. Thank you so much. I can't even see you guys. I don't have my glasses. It is policy. Don't listen to them. They are giving you the runaround and the allowed and complain against their treatment, which was wrong, to make a customer go all the way to another one. Right? That's what I'm saying, you guys. I've never ever dealt with anybody telling me that I had to go to the other Walmart where I bought it from. And when, I mean, it ended up getting, I got my money back, but it was just so annoying because, dude, there I am walking around with this big old ass fucking box. And I feel so bad to go in, like, complain, but I did tell the lady, like, if you can't do it, then let me talk to a manager, because clearly you're not a manager. Hi, Trinity. Hi, girly. It was just very weird. I don't know, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna put some water. Look at my hair. All this right here, see how light it is? This was all blonde. And then I dyed it black because I did only my bangs. But the blonde literally still comes through. So now it's back. So I need to dye all this again black. But I'm not going to dye it black. I actually need to get my new set of extensions, which I'll probably order. I'm going to order them tonight. And then I'm going to dye the rest of my hair the color that I originally wanted to do, unless I leave it black. I'm trying to figure out how I did this. Because I don't want to do one back here. So let's move this way. Tell me what the hell is going on with the weather, you guys. It has been so windy and cold over here. Like, I deadass thought it was gonna snow. Y nada. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this way. This is how I do my little chonguitos. I don't just comb them straight back because, like I said, when you do it like that, you're not able to see the lines in between. So I twist it. I don't do braids either, because if I do braids, it'll be extremely too tight and I don't want my hair to break off. So I just twist it. And we're gonna use black hair ties. Hi, Miss Mia. How about the girl from last night? I felt bad, you guys. I couldn't stop thinking about it all day. I'm like, dude. I literally stopped reading her comments because I really thought she said what I thought. Well, I thought she said what I read it said. And I guess she meant a different thing, and I felt so bad. Okay, this one is going to go like this. Look at that. So see, if I were to just twist it back like that, I feel like, I don't ever use hairspray, but for this, we're gonna. So what I do is I twist this. When I do it on myself, since I don't want it to pull any of the other hair out whenever I'm putting the hair tie, I wrap it like this and I hold it with my mouth and then I twist this because I do let go some of the hair. Even though it's only a small little piece, you'll see, look. Okay, hold on, see. I started grabbing from the bottom because it was getting too hard the other way. That hairspray smells so freaking good. Normally I use Foxy Babe, but I don't have any because, of course, Titi has it or used it all, which she probably used it all since we were using that Moco glue on her hair last time. So I bought a bottle of hairspray and it smells so delicious. I'm not even playing. So once I put the hair tie, I split it in half and then I just tighten it. And that's what it looks like. And then I'll pin this to this side. But let me make sure that this line is straight. And I gotta do it with my blind ass since I don't have my glasses on. So I'll just pin all the little chonguitos to the other side. Hi, Miss Debs. Hey, girl. Hi, Jess. Hi, girly. If for whatever reason Miss Kiki is here, I'm so sorry. You did, Mia? What did you get from Foxy Bay? Thank you for using my code. What did you get? I need to make another video because they asked me to make a video for one of my new tools that I got. So I need to do that. Okay. I need to do that. I'll probably do it tomorrow when I style my hair with this. So then we're going to do another triangle. So water is going to be your best friend. Try to avoid gel. I know a lot of people use gel and stuff, but I don't like my hair to be all like hard and crispy and flaky in that. So I use a lot of water, and then once I'm going to start, wait. Once I'm going to start twisting it, then I'll add the hairspray and the water and all that. But in the meantime, this part, water is going to be your best friend. Like, look at all these little hairs. These are all my regrowth, you guys. That's how much hair my hair has grown from all the hair I lost. So another thing, another tip, so you can make sure that it's lining up how you want it to line up. Just twist it back before you actually do the main twist. So you can see how it's gonna look, see? And then more water so that way nothing gets in your way. I got the new curler. And I need to do a video with that one. This is the hairspray I'm using. Oh my god, it smells so good. I'm not even playing. Except the grip comes out when you spray it. It is a brand new bottle, so. Did you guys see my reel on how to bring your roses back to life? Bro, tell me that's not insane. So what I do, you guys, is I split the two little hairs like this. No se asusten, I'm sorry if I look scary. So I split it in half like this, and make sure you grab all these little hairs right here, see, that are falling out. That's the reason why I twist it instead of just brushing it back. So that way all those little hairs will go in place. So I'm going to basically split it like that. And then, right? And then you twist it once, twist it twice. Oh my god, there's little hairs, bro. Hold on. Pinches pelos. This one goes over here. It's easier when I have the hair the other way, but it keeps falling over, so. Grab all those little hairs. If you don't have little bunch of regrowth hair, then I promise you this won't be hard. Split it in half, twist, 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 and then you grab some of the hair, like if you're braiding, and then you twist again, grab a little bit more hair. You do just one half twist, grab more hair, and then you twist again, grab another little piece, and then you twist again, grab another little piece, and you twist again, and then grab the last piece, and then you twist again, and then twist and twist, and then once it's like this, then you put it together and you twist everything tightly like that. Super tight. If you're tender head, girl, don't even bother. Like, your head is gonna hurt so bad the next day if you're very tender head, I promise. Serenity used to be very tender head, and then when she was a baby, and then once I started doing her hair all the time, like with chonguitos and all that, she got used to it. This is the part that sucks, when the hair starts to bring other pieces up. So before you tighten it, just make sure it didn't grab any other hairs. Split it in half, and then you just twist and pull. So some water. And comb that back. And then do the next one. Put some more water. And you do the next section. And you don't have to do them this thin. I just choose to do it this thin. I think it looks good. Twist it back and make sure that's what you want it to look like. Again, front part, split it, twist, 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 grab a piece of hair. I add it to the bottom part, and then you twist again, one full twist right there. Grab a hair, and then you twist again. Grab another piece, and then you twist again. Another piece, and then you twist again. Another piece, twist again, last piece, and then you twist and twist, twist, and then tighten it like that. Woo! My arms get tired. And then if you're wondering, like, oh, that shit's gonna hurt so much whenever you take it off because of the hair ties. I mean, if you do your daughter's hair, then obviously you know the trick on how to take off the hair ties. Just cut them off. I mean, simple. Cut them off. Make sure that you don't have any hairs that got dragged in. Split it in half. And you just tighten it. And go to the next one. What time is it? They're gonna look like this, except this girl has the entire bangs done, and I don't want to do my bangs like that. But since I'm doing the bangs, that's why. I might even just take this one out and put that with this hair, and it'll just be my side. which I think I'm gonna end up doing that. This part is hard for me because all these little hairs. I have a bunch of like leave-in conditioner in my hair. My arm starts to hurt, bro. Like, this is gonna be hard because all these little hairs. So let's see. Twist it. Twist it. Grab some hair. Twist. Grab some hair and twist it. I used to do my hair like this every day in middle school. Every day I did my hair like this. Like either my full head, like across, and I would do like the fan, and I would do the part in the middle, the part on the side, you name it, I did it. There was times, you guys, that when I would do it, and it came out hella good, and I was like, fuck that, I'm not gonna let this shit get messed up. You guys know on Friday, when Ice Cube's sister does her hair, and she has like that bob, and she sleeps like this. That's me. That was me in middle school. And then in the morning, you guys, like, obviously, I can sleep with, like, a scarf or something. One of these silk ones that I have. Or if you have a bonnet, you could wear a bonnet. But if you don't, and you just, in the morning when you wake up, it's so easy to fix. Because all you do is, you spray some water, and then you just run your fingers through the middle. Boom, boom, boom. See, like, look at how it looks right here because some of this hair, see that? How it got crossed over. And I didn't pull it out. So now, I'm going to have to pull it out or rip it out. And most likely I ripped it out, which broke my hair. But yeah, I used to do that a lot. But I don't know if I wanted it. I didn't want it like this. We'll see. I want to see how it looks when I put my hair, curl it and stuff. mixed it all up, but oh well. I think it's fine. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go because it's late. Plus, I can't even see your guys' comments, or not because you're not commenting, but because I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. Me too. I would too. And I do my daughter's hair also. Yeah, Titi's hair, I would always braid it and do chongos and all this. I do it all. Okay, so this part, the only thing on this part is I gotta leave out my little baby hairs. Okay, so this goes this way. You guys, if you guys could go to one of these two places, where would you go? Would you go to Vegas? And it's just going to be you and your man. Would you go to Nevada? Or would you go... would you go to, like somewhere in Mexico, Cancun, something like that? Or would you go to Hawaii? Where would you go? I love these things, but they make my mouth so dry. I like the pineapple ones the most. Hawaii. Michael has family in Hawaii, so that would be fun to be able to meet some of his family members from Hawaii that live out there. Hawaii. Vegas. So the only thing is like when you go to Vegas, I feel like it kind of sucks when it's just you and your man. Like, it's funner when you have at least another couple with you, you know? Then it's funner than doing activities by yourself. At least that's what I think. And then all these little pelitos right here, I'm going to take these out. Because then I could do my baby hairs. Let's see if it's too much. Or add more. So I'm going to bring that up out of the way. My hair's already growing out, my roots. It's hard because my hairline, see, like that's my actual baby hairs. So to try to get them to go up is like a little bit of a mission. So I think Hawaii would be fun. Even Mexico, like going somewhere in Mexico would be fun. My mom said that she thinks we should go to Cancun. Her and my mom and my stepdad, they go in the summers. They always go, and she said it's fun. And it ain't that expensive. Vegas isn't expensive either. I mean, it kind of is because you do spend a lot of money when you're there. Especially if you gamble. But we might go to Vegas just because we have to. I think Michael has to show his car for the Vegas Super Show. He has to show his car this year for the Albuquerque Super Show. So I'll be there. It'll be fun. I like to do stuff like that. It's fun. So if we go to Vegas to the Super Show, we'll have the kids with us. Because they've never been, my kids have, the only ones that ever been to Vegas is Junior and Jaden was super little, and Junior. This is when we went to pick up the car in Vegas. Because originally that's where, this is too small. Where the car's from. Where we bought it from. But we have plans to go on a little trip by ourselves. 4th of July, we have plans too as a family. We're going out of town. Which I need to actually make sure. Okay, this will be the last one, and then I'll get off because I don't want you guys to be like... Tiffany, does it hurt your arms? Girl, I think I'm getting old. My arms hurt. After a while, they start to hurt right here. From doing my hair. Even when I use like the blowout brush. Oh my god. And I'm sitting there blowing out my hair. Tomorrow I'll probably do a Foxy Bay live with you guys. If you want. It's just been a little hard for me to go live in the daytime. Like when I used to go live. Recently I would go live in the daytime and get ready with you guys. But I'm not gonna lie. I haven't even been getting ready except on the weekends. And it's been hard because Zeke is literally teething like no other, you guys. He has a total of 4 teeth on top already. They're all popped out. So he's been going through it. And then on the bottom, I know he has 2 of them like midway out. But I'm pretty sure he has more coming out. But on the top today, I was looking at his mouth, like inside his mouth. Because normally he doesn't let me get in there even if I want to brush his teeth with the little finger toothbrush that I bought him. I can't see in there. Like I can't. Did I grab hair that I wasn't supposed to? I can't see if I did or didn't. I don't know. Anyways, so he's really been super cranky, you guys, and I've been trying to get him a sleeping schedule as well, like, because he doesn't want to nap no more. It's so crazy. He don't want to nap anymore. So normally in the morning, I wake up at 4 in the morning to make sure that Serenity is awake, unless I'm barely going to sleep, you know, depending on what I'm doing. But I don't stay up late like that anymore. And I could hear her, or, you know. And then if hubby's not going to work, if he doesn't have to go to work, I let the kids take the car to school. They take my car because obviously I'll have the truck because hubby will be home. Or if that's not the case, then that means I got to take them to school at 6:15 in the morning. I gotta take him to school. And then I come back, and at 7, I get back at 7. Well, before 7. And then I wake up Junior for school. I wake him up for school. And then he leaves normally around a little bit after 8 because he catches the bus. But if he misses the bus, then I gotta load up all the kids and go and take him. But we've been on his ass about that, so he tries not to miss the bus. And then I wake up Jaden. When Junior leaves, that's when Jaden wakes up to take him to school. And normally that's when Zeke wakes up. Like, he'll get up around that time. So he'll stay awake since then, or sometimes even 7 o'clock. He'll stay awake till then, at that time. And then when we take Jaden to school, which Jaden goes to school by 9 o'clock, he normally stays awake. We get back, unless I walk Jaden to school, because you guys remember I used to, and when I was pregnant, we would walk to school. And then after I had the baby, it was still nice. The weather was nice. So I would literally walk Jaden to school with the baby. And then now it got cold. So when we get back, I'll give him breakfast. Like, we'll eat something. I give him breakfast. And then normally around 11 a.m. is when I try to make him take a nap. And then I can get ready then. Unless I have to go somewhere, then it's a different story. But I spend majority of the morning driving kids to school. And then he takes a nap, whatever, and then I gotta go do what I gotta do. And then normally when Nathaniel gets home from school and Serenity, I gotta go and take Nate to work. If hubby's not here, I gotta take Nate to work by 3:15, no later than 3:15. I gotta take him so I could make it back on time to go pick up Jaden from school, because he gets out at 3:45. Junior rides the bus home. Titi rides the bus home. Yeah, it's kind of hard, but now that Serenity's gonna start driving, that's gonna help me a lot. And Nathaniel having his own car, unless I give him my car. If I decide to buy another car. Because honestly, I think we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. Either way, if I don't buy another car, I gotta buy Nathaniel one. So either way, it don't matter. It's just hard. And then now that Junior's gonna start football in March, and then Jaden's gonna start soccer now in March too. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, bro, because normally whenever Junior had practice, Nathaniel would help me, and because Nathaniel wasn't working. But now that he has his job, he can't really take him to practice for me. So I'm going to be running around a lot this summer. Starting next month, actually. And I just hope that Jaden and Junior's practices aren't like around the same time. Oh, I'm going to have to do... Oh, that hurt. See why it's important to make sure that you didn't get any of these other little hairs in there, so you don't have to rip your hair out. I can't even see, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I can't see shit. I'm literally blind. I hope that their practices don't kind of mess up the whole thing. I hope that Junior Junior's practices normally start at 6, so I'm hoping that Jaden's is either before that or at least half an hour after that, because then I could take one and then go straight to the other. And then same with normally picking him up isn't really the issue, because Junior practices for 2 hours and hubby normally gets him on his way back from work if he gets home before 7, because in the summers he does work very long hours because he works out of town, and sometimes he's not even home because he stays, if he's doing like a big project for the movies, like for the Netflix films, he doesn't even come home. I become a single parent, literally. Single parent. Sally, girl, how are you? Where have you been? How's your mama? How's your baby? I bet you your baby girl is super big already. See, this one, my little hairs are trying to pop out up here. If I don't like how this one looks, I might not even add it. And it's tight too. I know, I should. It's okay. I'm already done. It's okay. This one, I try not to tie too close to the root, only because I like to leave a little bit of room so I could tuck it behind my ear. Because if I do it too tight and then I try to put it like this behind my ear, it's gonna make my ears look like elf ears. So I try to leave it a little loose like that. So that way my ears don't look all... If I make it tight and then I try to put it behind the ear, it's gonna make my ears be like this. And definitely I don't have elf ears, so I'll leave it a little loose like this. The only problem is, see these little hairs right there that are sticking out? So let's say the next day in the morning you wake up and there's a bunch of little hairs like that. So all you do is hairspray. And then you get a comb like this. And you just like kind of comb it in there and tuck it in there. Like that. Look at my eyes, like, because I don't have my glasses on, and when I don't have my glasses on, it's so hard for me to see. In the morning, you just put hairspray and everything and just run your fingers through it. And then in the sections where you have little hairs like that, you get your little comb and you just brush it in like that and tuck it in. If you have any hairs that need to be tucked in. Or you could just sleep like Ice Cube's sister on Friday, like how she sleeps, like that. And then my little hairs right here. I hate sometimes when I redo, like when I bleach my hair, when I do my roots again. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I don't like when my baby hairs are blonde like this, because then they look kind of crazy. See, I'm not gonna put no hairspray or anything because I like to put gel in it, like wax, like that. Thank you, Sally. Thank you for the stars, girl. You don't have to do that. And then I'll blow dry my hair. And then I put my extensions in. Also, depending on where my chongos are. I feel like this one, I need to fix that rubber band because it's dragging it down when it should be up. Because see how I didn't twist all the way back? So when I pulled the hair tie, it pulled it that forward instead of being back here. So that's why it goes down like that. So I need to fix that one. And move it back a little. Oh my God, you guys, my baby is literally, well, my second baby, basically, because he's not a baby anymore. Jaden's gonna be 8, dude. I gotta plan a birthday party for him. And then Zeke's big one is coming up too in April. Nathaniel's birthday's 2 days after him. You know, I sat there and I literally went through every month to see how many months out of 1 year we don't celebrate anything. And I'm not including, like, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, all of that. All I'm including is birthday celebrations. So out of me, my man, and all my kids, we do not celebrate 2 or 3 months only. Because we have that many kids, girl. Zeke is probably crying. Normally he wakes up around this time for a bottle. So I'm not gonna undo the hair tie. Like, I'm not gonna undo the braid, I mean, the twist. I'm just gonna redo the end part. So I don't have to do it. I didn't twist all the way to the back, so that's why the hair tie went forward too much. See? So now it's more back. When I do Serenity's hair, she always tells me, can you not do it as tight? I'm like, girl, if you want these to last you a few days, you know, to the point where you don't want, because she has so much hair, you guys, and her little hairs come out. Okay, see now how it's more in the back? Instead of how it was, or did it go the same way? Oh, I can't even see. Where's my glasses? It did it again. Bitch ass. Pinche liga. It's the tightening part that's making it go that way. And I clearly don't want it to go that way. See how it goes down? And the only reason why I'm taking the hair tie off like this is because I don't know where my scissors are. My scissors that I had in my makeup bag are missing. Could only mean so one person has them. I'm about to have anxiety with this one. Actually, I found it beneath the ones. Make sure I don't. Bro, I can't. There. Jesus. Let's see what tomorrow when I do my makeup, we'll see how those eyeliners work. It kind of seems like this one pales off. Quién sabe, amiga. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. And then tomorrow I'll put my extensions in. You guys, you know what? So, like, I watch that doctor show so much with what is it called? The Grace Sloan one, the hospital show with Meredith and McDreamy and all of them and Christina. I watched that so I can't even tell you how many times I've watched it. And right now, I don't really have like a good show to watch right now. So I started watching it again. And believe it or not, I get excited every fucking time to watch it. Even though I already know what's going to happen. I love to watch it. I mainly like to watch the beginning of the show. I'm not a big fan of after McDreamy dying. When Derek dies, it's so sad. But that's probably one of the shows that I'll watch for the rest of my life. Like over and over and over again. Good night, Tiff. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. I'm gonna go lay down too. I mean, it's already 1. No wonder why I'm freaking always tired. And it's like I always say, I'm not going to go to bed late tonight. But when I try to go to bed early, you guys, I stay in bed tossing and turning, tossing and turning. Literally. And then, to top it off, you guys, I know you guys are going to be like, what the hell? Are you serious? Are you playing with us? Are you being for real? I haven't started my period, dude. Like, what the hell? And normally, I'm that girl that's like, oh, I haven't started my period. I go and buy a pregnancy test. I take the pregnancy test, and it tells me that I'm not pregnant, and then my period comes. Literally, I'm that girl. So let's see what happens because I'm a little late. But I'm gonna go. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I do a Foxy Bay live tomorrow, you guys can join for the giveaway. Even if you're not there, you can still join the giveaway by sharing the live. But we'll see what happens. Okay, you guys have a good night. Sweet dreams. Stay warm because it's colder than the hills out there. The hills have eyes. Colder than the hills have eyes. Y a ver cómo me da la noche with my headache. If I get one, we'll see if I get one. I might not. But thank you, Miss Debs. Thank you, girlie. Thank you so much. Well, I just gotta like lay all my baby hairs down with the hair wax and stuff. But once I curl my hair and put my hair half up, half down, I think it'll look really cute. Or do the two chongos. But I gotta put hair wax to lay these down. But we'll see. Thank you. Thank you. You're so sweet to me. Thank you. Good night, Risa. You guys have a good night. Sweet dreams. I'll see you guys mañana. Hopefully. I'll try to go live tomorrow, but like I said, it's hard to go live with the baby because he is teething so bad. It's not even funny. Like, I feel really bad. So we'll see what happens. Sorry, my underwear's like literally all twisted. Like the side. Oh, you guys, do you guys take anything to make your stomach not be bloated? Because, bitch, there's days that my stomach is so, like, literally flat. And then there's other days that I wake up and it looks bloated. I mean, I know it's normal for women for your stomach to look bloated, especially, like, when it's around that time of the month, unless you're pregnant. But, dude, I feel like my stomach always be one day flat, one day bloated, one day flat, one day bloated. And I don't know what I can possibly take to not be, so it doesn't look like that. Let me know if you guys take anything. But, bitch, my stomach is either bloated, or there's a baby in there, or tengo un pedo, like a big old fart in there that I'm not aware of. Just sitting in there marinating, waiting to come out. Or a big shit for all I know. I don't know. I'm just playing, no. But it's one or the other. Either I'm gonna, Aunt Flo's gonna come, or there's maybe a baby girl. Just playing. Thank you, Patsy. Oh, wait, I said that already. I'm sorry. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys mañana. Bye.